How's it going, listeners? Welcome back to CuboldCast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Chivalry 2.
Chivalry.
Yes. Chivalry?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you were calling it before you got it.
I call it that even after.
Chivalry.
We've been a little too addicted to this game over the weekend.
Yeah, I took a break of it yesterday because I felt like I've been playing it too much.
Yeah.
It kind of took the chat by storm. I mean, I got it for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't planning on getting it originally.
Yeah, and then I got it for him.
But was that because it came to Steam after being on Epic?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's been out. It came out last year, technically. So it was a Epic exclusive.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember seeing Dr. Disrespect play it on stream, like maybe a year ago. It was a while ago.
Yeah,
looked fun.
I was a big fan of the game Mordhaw, which is basically the same thing except it's more difficult because you have to have.
Mordhaw is more difficult.
Yeah, you have to have more control over the weapons and blocking. There's only like a small block window, and if you miss that, then you get destroyed.
Is that a single player?
No, it's multiplayer. I used to play that a lot a couple years ago.
I own it too. I couldn't really get into it.
Mordhaw?
Yeah. I mean, I guarantee if I like downloaded it and started playing it, I feel like I'd like it because I've gotten more into Chivalry, but like when I first played it, I wasn't a huge fan of Mordhaw.
Yeah, it's definitely more difficult because you have to have perfect timing. And if you miss one, then someone's going to slice your head off. But it's basically a medieval fighting game with, you can just do huge battles with 64 or 32.
Max is 64 players, yeah.
Or 40 people. Or you could even just do a small match with friends and like one of the standalone servers.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And we've been having fun 1v1ing a lot.
Yeah, you did one match and then the people joined because you can't do private servers. So it kind of sucks. But when you were all ganking on you.
Yeah, it was like a 1v3 more like.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. They kept trying to kill him and he was getting annoyed.
Though I've been having fun going against multiple opponents. Because if you can actually swing your weapon with your mouse, like if you move your camera, as the weapon moves, you move your camera and you'll bring it with you. So you can hit multiple people. And it's fun going against multiple opponents because a lot of times they don't expect it.
Yeah.
Now, is that on sale right now on Steam?
Yeah, it is. Currently, I think it stops going on sale on July 7th. So it's actually staying on sale for a while. So I guarantee when this podcast comes out, it'll still be on sale.
How much is it on sale?
It's 23 and it's originally like 30 something.
Are we in the summer sale right now?
No.
That's July, right?
Oh.
It's end of June. So I think I'm pretty sure the Steam summer sale starts on the 25th. I don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it does start on the 25th. And then it goes to July 9th.
I can't think of any games I have that I want to buy.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, actually there is one. There's that one Ghost Hunter one. And
there's that Dune game possibly.
Oh,
but that's on sale. That's on sale right now.
But it won't be on sale next month?
It'll probably be on sale in the summer sale, but I don't think it's going to go any cheaper.
Summer sale is usually the second best sale of the year.
Then the winter sale. Yeah. That's the best one. There's a fall sale, but it's not as good as the summer sale. It's like the spring sale. Spring sale and the fall sale are like, they don't really, they have some very specific things on sale. Summer sale has most things, and winter sale, it's like literally almost everything's on sale.
How much is Dune right now? You think you told me
like
yesterday?
23. It's the same price as Chivalry.
Ooh, that's not. I don't know. I really want to get that game.
Well,
it just came.
They added multiplayer
finally,
which is sick.
Basically, the Dune game is literally made by the people that make Northgard.
Did we do a podcast on Northgard?
Yeah. Well, we did tactical games.
Oh yeah, we did.
And that's like my favorite tactical game that there is. So.
Yeah, it looks very different from Northgard though, which is cool.
It's like an unofficial Northgard too.
Pretty much.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm excited for it.
Are there like laser weapons and stuff that you use?
I think so, yeah.
Wonder how the armies are. Like, do you build huge armies?
I haven't really looked into it. I kind of want to just eventually get it and then just play it.
Yeah, I don't know. I might actually get it this week.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Dune or what factions there are.
We've watched the movies before.
I haven't seen the movies.
Oh, you've never seen them?
No.
Wait, you saw the original?
I watched the original.
It's a weird movie.
Yeah, I watched it with Dad.
Yeah, I saw him watching it, and I was like, "What is even happening?"
I don't know half of what was happening in it. It was weird.
DayZ's on sale. Okay, this is way off topic because I just saw it. But what even is DayZ? Is it like Tarkov?
No, it's like H1Z1 in a way. It's like a giant survival world. It's like what is that game we played?
Dead Side.
Yeah, it's like Dead Side, but it has a lot more content.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
It doesn't have a lot in the game. There is base building now, but I heard it's not good. And most of the time, you just run around looting stuff and killing zombies and people.
It is older.
Yeah.
Mostly positive.
Yeah, it had mixed for the longest time, so maybe they updated it to the point where they...
I know there's a new map.
Yeah, new update.
There's a new map that you have to pay for.
It looks old.
It is old.
It's like 2013, right?
I used to watch people play it on YouTube years ago.
I think, that one, it was the VoIP, I think, that really, like, made that game look so fun. Wasn't that the one where you can tie someone up and, like...
I think so.
Yeah, you could have prisoners and...
That's awesome.
I don't know. There's not a lot to do, but it looks like it'd be fun for a few hours.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't pay $30-something for it. It's never gone below that for some reason.
This is one of those games that have those people that play it for like this guy has like 1,200 hours in it. 900.
It's like the Arma people. I don't...
DayZ's a mod of Arma?
A lot of games are.
Wow.
It's the... What is it? Like Arma 3... If you go through the people's hours, it's like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. You're like, how? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm seeing right now. So Raph just came out officially 1.0.
We did a podcast on that towards the very beginning.
That was back in 2020.
I think so.
So I don't even know. Maybe they changed like a lot of stuff. Probably everything.
Oh, they overhauled most things.
Because we got to a certain point and then we were gonna wait for the next chapter. We never did it.
The only complaint that we had though was the food.
It's weird because those are the same people that made Scrap Mechanic. Well, publishers, but that game's had the same issue. Like the whole food system.
I haven't really looked into the new update about the food and stuff, but hopefully they made that a little bit better.
Huh.
The story was interesting though. Like, was it? I don't know. Like, we had to eventually get to. I think the ultimate goal.
What we had to do was interesting. The story was really.
Well, it wasn't. It was more of like your ultimate destination.
It's not like the person is telling you about it. You kind of uncover stuff as you go.
Yeah. There's what?
Voice acting?
What, the bear?
The stupid bear eating the honey.
Oh, yeah.
Every 10 seconds.
Dude, you can make crazy. I'm looking at some of the stuff. You can literally make like a home.
Yeah.
Like an actual raft home. I don't know. I'm hoping to stream that tonight. We'll see how it goes. Looks fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Do the worlds update with the game, or do you have to make a new world with every major update?
Well, I mean, now it's 1.0. We probably want to make a full new one.
Most likely.
Huh. Just because it would make more sense.
Don't you start on like one tile?
You start on 4, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. When we first started playing it, we were like screaming and falling in the water and dying.
It was a shark.
Yeah.
I did think it was kind of annoying how like the hook you had, it got destroyed after a while and you had to make a new one.
Oh,
Although it didn't take that much to make.
The game definitely isn't hard. The hardest thing was the food. But once you have little gardens and you catch fish, then you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, we got the terrain race on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do... I don't know. I kind of want to do more stuff like that. Like terrain races or like 5Ks, but I don't know like where to find them.
Well, we've only ever done the Hartford ones.
We always wanted to do... What was that? What was that one? The mud run? Or no. What do you call that thing that like... One of those runs that you have to go to Boston
I know
for.
what you mean.
You have to go to
Boston Marathon?
No, it's like that really hardcore mud runs.
Is it Mud Run?
It's like I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, it's one of those terrain things that's like, don't they put like I don't know, don't they put like like electricity in the water or something.
What?
I'm pretty sure they make it dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like
It doesn't kill you, right?
no, I think it's just like a
Tough mutter.
tough mudder. That's it.
It's a tough mutter.
Imagine you fall in and there's just bodies
Just
lying
dead.
everywhere.
Well, no, it's like you have to climb. You have to like body crawl under barbed wire,
Oh man.
stuff like that. Like it's like really hardcore.
Huh.
And it's not a 5K. I think it's more than that. It's like it's like a half a marathon.
There's one where it goes all night.
Yeah.
All night?
Yeah.
What is it, a
until
half
dawn.
marathon?
Or yeah. What? I don't know. I think it's a half marathon or something,
Huh.
Mhm.
or maybe less than that. It might be 10 miles. I actually don't know.
You
It
gotta
had
do
to be pretty long.
You gotta do an Ironman.
No, isn't that where you swim like 50 miles or something?
No, not 50. You swim for 2 miles. Even 2 miles is a
That's
lot.
insane.
You swim for 2 miles, bike for 100, and you run a marathon
So where do they make you swim? In
in the ocean.
I'm pretty sure there's a marker way out there, so when you get to the marker, you turn around and come back.
Yeah.
You go a mile out.
Imagine just being out there and you start getting tired.
Oh man.
They probably give you a life vest. I guarantee it. They have to.
No.
I don't know. Wouldn't that slow you
Really?
down?
You don't swim with a life vest.
Yeah, but if there's like 1,000 people doing this, it's like.
Yeah, but they're trying to go for time. The vest would slow
Yeah,
them
true.
down.
It would slow them down.
I don't know.
That's terrifying, though.
It's like when we went jet skiing and you got thrown into the water.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
just waiting there out in the ocean.
And I lost my shorts.
They got ripped off you.
Should have walked
And
back. Should have swam back to shore.
Or just like, I just shoved my butt out of the water and I'm like, I lost my shorts.
It did like rip.
Yeah, the water is just like.
Once you fall off the jet ski, you start like your body just goes limp and you start skidding on the water.
Well, what's
Yeah.
funny is like if you watch somebody fall
Yeah.
off, their legs go flying in the air and they kind of just roll.
It's like ragdoll.
It's
Yeah.
really funny.
You literally do ragdoll
Yeah.
on water, weirdly
Yeah.
enough.
Well, it's like
hard.
concrete though. It's like you hit the
Yeah.
concrete.
Yeah.
That's how fast you're going.
You're so disoriented when it's happening too.
I
You
know.
just feel spinning.
And then you
flipping.
get water up your nose too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're choking on it. Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, this terrain race won't be that.
No, it's not going to be difficult. Plus, we're all going to stick together.
Yeah, it'll
So
be
it's
fun.
it's like we'll just all keep each other going.
Mm-hmm.
I might get I might buy next time I go to a store, buy like a couple like 5-hour energies or something
Oh yeah, it's
for
gonna be
all of
early.
us. For
Yeah.
all of us,
Oh.
one for each.
Oh yeah.
Imagine
No, I
you
wouldn't
just chug
buy
them all.
4 of them.
Would that give you, I
Oh.
wonder if that would give you a heart attack.
Oh yeah, that would.
Well, if you definitely if you're running.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you drink all 4 of them and then you run,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
I don't know.
there's
You
nothing
guys wanna-
really
We kind of like
much
veered off of
more.
Chivalry. We can go back into it.
Yeah.
We were playing V Rising a lot before.
I actually want to get. I don't know why we stopped. Well, Chivalry, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Mainly that, because we started playing it on your stream last week.
What, Chivalry?
Yeah.
Did I play Chivalry on the
you
stream?
did. No, you did.
I played
as well.
Cycle.
No,
Oh,
you-
okay. Yeah. I streamed it, and then I was gonna play Chivalry on stream with you, but you played
Yeah,
Cycle.
but Nathaniel asked me if I wanted to play Cycle, and I was like, all right, I'll play Cycle.
How was that?
It was fun. The only downside, though, is it got a little boring.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's 8 teams that go into each match, so it's
Mhm.
not that many people. And most of the time, we were just running around looting, because
Yeah.
you have to get materials and you take it back to your base. Then you can upgrade their different things.
Mm-hmm.
You have more backpack space. You can get all these different things. So it's like we only ran into one team the entire time, the hour and a half we played.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
I noticed that. I played it with Zevi. It did get a little boring.
So if you
Hmm.
play it to be competitive, then you're gonna be extremely bored.
Yeah. Well, Hunt Showdown has like the monsters that you can
Mhm.
defeat.
Well,
Yeah.
same with the cycle though. But the thing is, they're not difficult.
Oh,
I mean, the monsters in Hunt Showdown aren't difficult either. But
right.
it's in the cycle. It's like very basic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely want to get into V Rising again,
Mm-hmm.
because we got to finish beating all the
The
bosses.
bosses. We still have
I know.
to defeat Oliver
Oh
to
yeah,
get those
That
dark
guy is
silver
hard.
ingots.
Oh, that guy.
As soon as we beat that guy, we can get the new armor and weapons and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we took a detour to play Chivalry.
Well, I mean, we took a couple days off from it though, even before Chivalry.
Huh. I mean, we don't play every day.
Yeah,
But once Chivalry came out, I got it, and then Keenan
I got it first.
Yeah. Well, you got it, and then I got it, and then Keenan got it because it looked like Bannerlord combat a little bit, which is obviously way more refined than Bannerlord combat.
Yeah. And then Zevi got it.
Yeah.
And then who else got it after?
Nathaniel.
Yeah, Nathaniel got it, and then I got it for Caleb, so he has it.
Yeah.
And then KZ Man got it, but
yeah,
we never really played with him yet.
I played with him a couple days ago.
Yeah, but we haven't played with him yet.
The only time I only played once. Just to throw that out there. I played the game once so far.
We both have like over 20 hours in it.
But I've watched a lot of them play it, like 1v1s and stuff.
Yeah,
I think we've played more smaller matches, 1v1s, and just all of us together.
Not me. You can check your stats. When I was looking at to see what I played more team battles than 1v1s. I think we played like 30 something 1v1s, and then like I played like 40 something team battles.
Well, it says free for all.
Yeah, free for all. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh.
But I've played more team battles. Like every once in a while I get on and just play a couple team battles and then get off.
Yeah. I like it because the matches aren't too long.
I mean, it can get long.
Mm-hmm.
Like what is it? If you go into a match and you are a defender and you don't let any of them get past stage 1, you just automatically win.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's hard being defender sometimes.
Is it? Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, it's pretty cool because the way it works is if you're an attacker on a castle, there are different types of maps. There are the team deathmatch maps or there are invasion maps. If it's like a siege map, then you'll bring all your siege engines in. You got to defend those. And if you successfully make it to the castle, then you go up the ladders.
And then you enter stage
ramps.
2 of the match.
Yeah, and it goes on until like you destroy all the enemies, their libraries and all their important buildings and stuff.
But if you complete the entire objective, if you complete all stages, that's like 5 to 7 stages per. If you're an attacker, you win. But if the defenders stop you on one of the stages going up to the final stage, then they win.
Defenders almost always have the advantage.
Yes, but
unless the other team is bad.
I feel like most of the team battles that I've played, I've probably gotten a defeat. It's like, it's very mixed.
I don't know, I get a lot of victories.
Well, it depends on if you're an attacker or a defender.
And your team.
Yeah, and your team.
Yeah.
Your team is a major play in how you guys do.
That was going to answer my question. Is I only played the siege maps, so I was wondering if there were other modes, but there's team deathmatch, right? And then
and not just the siege ones, but there are other types too.
Yeah, there's what is it? They're more like sieges, but like I kind of wish there was one, like in Battlefield how there's something called breakthrough. I think it was in Battlefield 1. But both teams start in the middle and each have 2 sections behind them. And so basically what you need to do is push the whole team, the enemy team, back all the way to their previous sections. Mm-hmm. The other team is supposed to push you that way. So like whichever team pushes the other team all the way back and takes over their land, you win. Mm-hmm. I kind of wish there was those types of battles in it.
That would be cool.
Because it would make it even instead of it being attack or defend.
They actually do.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because you push them far enough and then their territory.
Yeah, but both of you are attacking and defending at the same time.
Huh.
So like you have 2 sections and the other team has 2 sections. Instead of you have 1 section and the defenders have all this section. Rather than, it's like, instead of stages, it would be you try to push the other team back.
Now that you mentioned that, so I don't have like all that much to say, obviously, because I only played it once. But what I will say is that I prefer, and this may be because I don't know like all the mechanics just yet, and I don't have them down. I prefer the larger battles just because the set pieces are huge. Like it reminds me of, it's not exactly like this, but it reminds me of like a medieval Battlefield. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy those huge battles with how many? 64 players?
40 to 64.
Yeah, where like you'll run into a group of guys and like chop 3 of their heads off, and then you'll get like bashed in the back or something.
Yeah.
Just like crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, the one we played was 40 players. You haven't played a 64 yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Those are chaos.
Oh, and plus you haven't even tried all the weapons yet.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I haven't even tried them all
I haven't even
either.
tried them all either. But like, there's weapons that obviously we're both either like good at. Like I like the large, long staffed or the giant weapons.
Mm-hmm.
JJ likes the smaller, more like agile weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Although I've been using the maul. That thing is nice.
You can
Is it?
two-shot someone.
Yeah. Well, depending on how good of a hit it is. So you have a stamina mechanic. And if you're fighting a person one-on-one, it's basically a battle of stamina. Either that or it's a battle of faking the other person out. Because you can do a counter. And a counter is when you see what the other person's going to do as they're swinging it. So then you start blocking and then attack. Do the same exact attack. Then you do the same move, which is a counter. You gain stamina, but they lose it.
Mm.
So if you do enough counters, eventually their stamina will just be exhausted and their weapon will go flying, and you can take them out.
Yeah, if you ever lose your weapon, that means you lost the stamina and you drop the weapon.
Oh.
So it works a little bit different. And then there's also feints,
Yeah.
which I love feints.
So what people do is some people try to counter spam so they get all the stamina. So what you can do to counteract that is you can do a feint. So they're watching for your first attack so they can immediately counter it. Technically, what we're talking about in the game calls a feint. In Mordhaw, they call it a morph, when it's one attack and you turn it into another attack at the last second.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you're going in for an overhead swing, you stop and then go in for a jab.
Yeah.
So the other person's trying to counter you and they try to block the overhead swing and they aim up to block it and you stab them instead. So you can fake them out and get a kill that way.
Yeah. All those like mechanics sound really cool, but I haven't like gotten it down. I kind of want to try it on controller, see if I like it better.
I know people do prefer it on controller.
I just want to try it out because the whole like the mouse buttons, like they don't correlate in my brain. Like I think I'm going to click it and then it's going to do a jab for whatever reason, but
that's
if you
why
scroll it.
That's why we did a lot of 1v1s and we learned on each other. So basically, instead of you running in and there's like 3 dudes and you just spamming attacks, if you do 1v1s, you have to be very precise with your movements.
Yeah.
So that's how we basically learned how to do these moves.
Yeah.
So if you want to get better, we want to do more 1v1s with us and we'll teach you how to do it. Because it's a little bit difficult to do it in large battles.
Yeah.
I hear people getting mad about kicks all the time. It's kind of annoying to me because kicks are so easily punishable. Like if someone kicks, you can get a hit on them, an easy hit. A kick does like 10 damage, but you can follow up and get like 50 damage with your attack.
Well, how do you... for some reason, every single time I always get kicked, I can't do anything. I'm like stunned for a second.
That's because you block, and you never want to hold block in any situation. The only time you want to block is when they're swinging.
Even
So
when
you
I'm
just
not
take the
blocking,
hit?
though.
You never get stunned if you're not blocking.
Really?
Yeah, it's
You
worth
just get, I think it's 5 damage.
Yeah, it's really low. It's
Yeah.
worth taking the hit. The only time you don't want to take the hit is if you have literally zero, like almost zero health, and a kick will finish you off. But at that point, you've pretty much lost.
Okay.
But yeah, you can't get stunned by a kick unless you're blocking.
Makes sense.
So if someone kicks you, you can go in for a stab easy, and since their kick takes long to reset, you can get a hit. Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, it's funny. Even before I started playing the game, I would watch people play, and all I heard was, "Stop kicking me!" And then, like, immediately after they would kick.
Yeah.
It's like, what is happening?
When we got mad at people with kicking, it usually means they use more than one kick in like a 10-second span. Because it's really annoying when someone kicks, and then you go into for like clash,
Yeah.
and then they kick again. And you're like, why are you kicking? You're kicking twice. It's like, it's more fun clashing and maybe doing 1 or 2 kicks per fight
Yeah.
rather than like spamming kick.
Well, think of it like Smash Bros. I'm not really good at Smash Bros, but if one person does the same move over and over again, you can figure out how to beat that move.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds like, it's like someone that does their smash move over and over. Mm-hmm. It's like you get hit by it and you get annoyed, but then it's so easily punishable because the cooldown is so long. Mm-hmm. But somehow you always run into it.
Yeah.
I kind of get that.
But I mean, there are lots of ways to punish various moves, and like it's not just about the stamina and even the feinting. It's about foot positioning, because you can sidestep someone and get a hit behind them when they're not expecting it, and also you can use your mouse to increase or slow down your attacks. So let's say you're swinging and you pull this way, you'll pull your attack back slightly.
Yeah.
And sometimes it fakes people out. Mm-hmm. And then also, I'm pretty sure you do more damage the faster you swing. So if I move my mouse around a lot when I play, so I'll go like back here and I'll swing at them and move my mouse towards them when I do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get people off screen if I have a long weapon. Because I'm swinging, let's say I'm doing like a left side slash. I'm going like this and I move my entire camera. The weapon's long, so it like cuts their head off screen.
Oh, wow.
I get killed a lot of times by people doing that.
Yeah.
Like if you run into like a giant battle and there's like 3 dudes fighting one guy with, let's say, a greatsword. I run in and I forget to block basically. And he does that with the long swing where he tries to hit all 3 or 4 of you. And I just walk in and I just get my head chopped off. And I'm not even fighting him.
Yeah. So basically, if you get a headshot, they're dead.
No.
Pretty much.
They have to have low enough health that the headshot would kill them.
And it would chop right off.
Yeah.
And it's fun because you can chop people's arms and legs off too.
Oh, legs, really?
They're dead if
they're dead if you chop the legs off, but if you chop their arms off, they run around with stubs.
Zevi managed to kill, I think it was Keenan.
No, it was Isaiah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
He headbutted him to death.
He had both of his arms chopped off, and he was running at him, and he kept hitting him, and you couldn't react to it. He would get stunned every time you hit him. It was hilarious to watch. Like, you were going to run in and kill him. I'm like, wait, just let this play out here.
It was funny.
It's hilarious. But when Isaiah started playing, he was doing the kick spam over and over again. And he also was doing the same one move, and I kept countering it, so his weapon would just always fly out of his hand.
He just did the same swipe.
Yeah.
The left swipe.
And then when that didn't work, he would just kick repeatedly.
I know.
Kicking is not a good damage strategy at all.
No, it's not. Although it does work very well if you do it at the right time.
I like to combo you with the kicks.
Yeah. You wait for me to block for a second, you kick, and then you jab. Every single time, and it kills me. I don't know how you do it.
It's just, you got to really follow up with a kick, because when you're blocked, the jab is the fastest attack you can do from any weapon. So that's why the jab is the best, because you can sometimes get a second hit afterwards.
Like the pole hammer.
Yeah.
The pole hammer jab.
That thing's crazy.
Yeah.
You rush in with that, and it has such a long range.
because it's basically a giant pole with like a lucerne at the end. You know, it's like basically a hammer. And when you're sprinting and you do the sprinting attack, you hold it out like a spear and you just run at people. And if you hit somebody with it behind them, they go flying. And so like whenever JJ's fighting somebody, I always run in behind them with the sprinting attack and just make them go flying, and then I start attacking JJ.
Yeah, it's actually something that was really funny the other day when we were doing that. I think it was our last match, but I think I was just using like an axe or something. I don't know. But I ran up to this guy and I hit him and his body just went flying.
Yeah, I was spectating you and the guy cartwheeled away.
That was awesome.
The Q attacks do a lot of damage with a lot of force.
Yeah, but you can get punished so hard with that though.
It's good to run in if there's a big battle going on. I like to run in, especially with the Messer sword, and you just swing the Q attack at
the Q attack
all the
swings
enemies.
upward, which is much different than the other weapons.
I know, but it's still really powerful. It'll kill people in one hit if they're like 75% health.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm kind of curious. I wonder how this is doing. You guys know the popularity of the game right now?
I don't.
On Steam, at least.
Can you pull it up on Steam charts, Ben? Oh yeah, we have Ben here today. Ben's off to school, but he's been quiet in the last couple of podcasts. Chivalry.
Oh, Raph is on an uptrend.
So is Dune.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Plague Tale? I wonder if a big streamer played it recently.
It might be hype for the next one.
Wow, it's actually pretty low.
It's steady though.
That's still more than most Battlefield games, though.
Check Mordhaw, Ben.
I guarantee that's a lot less.
For the audio people, right now there's 13,000, and the all-time peak is 16,000.
Well, playing an hour ago was 10,000 people.
And it's been out for what, a week on Steam?
On Steam, yeah. I think
it's steady though, so people are coming back.
Yeah, 1,800 people.
Go to all, Ben. Let's see how steady that was.
All-time peak was 60,000 for Mordhaw.
Wow.
I didn't realize that was that popular. It's a lot of people.
Well, a lot of the streamers are playing it.
Oh, okay.
So it's
what is the general like? What do you guys think? Is Mordhaw a better game than Chivalry?
I think Chivalry is better than Mordhaw, but Jaden
I think so too. The way the fighting works in Mordhaw is you use your mouse placement. So you actually have to move your mouse more so than in Chivalry. So like, let's say your opponent is directly in front of you. If you bring your mouse to the left side, then actually no, it's the way you move your mouse. So if you move your mouse,
there's like a little arrow, and wherever you aim the mouse, you do the opposite direction.
Yeah, so if you aim the mouse to the left, then automatically your sword will start doing a left-hand swing when you click. So what you have to do is you have to actually drag your mouse towards the direction you want to click from any direction. So you can do above, you can do from below, or left and right.
So it's extremely difficult to learn.
You can do slashes, or even like a slash from down to up.
You have the same. So how's the multiplayer? Is that like the same? Like Siege?
It's the same thing.
Siege type thing.
Yeah, there are more sweaty people in it though, because it's so much more difficult that you really have to have perfect timing in order to do it. Because feints are way more effective in Mordhaw. The morphs, which is a feint from one move to another. If you do that correctly, you can get a one-shot kill. There are a lot of one-shot kills in that.
I remember playing it. I was just getting destroyed. I wasn't having much fun with it. That's probably why I stopped.
I did rage more often. In fact, I already have more hours in Chivalry than I do in Mordhaw.
Oh, really?
Wow. Yeah, I actually didn't even have that many in Mordhaw. I thought I did because I used to play it like one match a day or something.
Is that on VR? And either of them?
That would be motion sickness.
Man.
Like crazy.
No, it's not in VR.
Because you'd have to move your head around to do the attacks.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy. But if you wanted to play something like that, there's always Blade and Sorcery on VR.
Oh, is that the one? I think I saw Brian.
That's the one Brian was playing, and he streamed it one time.
Serial killer simulator.
Yeah, literally, he had arms, he had legs, and heads stabbed onto like this giant wall, and he was just slowly sticking the knife into all of them. Just like, what are you doing?
You don't want to spectate Brian when he's playing that game.
It's like that one video, where this person has a camera in the other room, and they just hear like this noise. It's like steady whacking noise. And they go in the other room, and the guy's playing Skyrim VR, and he's slamming someone's head into the wall. Was it Boneworks? Oh, but it was hilarious.
Oh my. Yeah. I like it though. I mean, it's a little.
You need to play it more.
I need to get used to it, but like even then, like I don't know. There's certain things like it's more realistic, so it's a little more like clunky than like what I'm used to, like in terms of like competitive games.
Yeah.
So it's just different. Like I'm not used to that too, like so much.
I think once you start trying different weapons, you will like it a lot more. Because what weapons did you try? Just the sword?
I've tried the sword. I've tried the axe. I've tried the spear thing.
The spear sucks.
The spear, the main move is the stab move, and it's really boring fighting people with it because they're just doing stabs the entire time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but whenever I run into a guy with a shield, it's so annoying.
Shields are dumb.
You can kick them easily though.
I know, but shields are dumb.
It's just annoying that they have it.
Even the classes that have the shield, I wish there was an option to take it off.
That is true.
You can't take the shield off.
I don't like shields. I was 1v1ing Nathaniel the other day, and I chose a class with a shield. And as he ran up to me, I chucked the shield at his face, and it did a lot of damage. and then I killed him super easily.
Although there are the classes that have a one-handed weapon in your right hand and throwing knives in your left hand.
Yeah.
Zebby got so mad at me because I turned to that class one time and we were clashing pretty well. And then he would back up and he would stop blocking. I'd just throw a knife at him. And then I'd run in, hit him again, and I'd back up and throw another knife at him. And he finally dies. And he's like, stop.
Well, Zebby's been doing this thing recently where I'll disarm him and then he turns around and runs away.
Yeah.
In a straight line. So I just take my main weapon and throw it into his back.
He backs up when he's getting low health. It's like...
No, he turns around and runs away now.
It's worse?
Yeah, he's doing this now. He's done it a bunch of times.
It was funny because I was watching him play last night. He was doing 1v1s with Isaiah, and he kept dying. And then Isaiah was like kind of egging him on and stuff, like saying "Oh, this is so easy," and like he just didn't talk for like 10-15 minutes. You could tell he was just so mad.
That's awesome.
This is definitely one of those games where I feel like I could get really angry.
Oh yeah, I mean if you're doing 1v1s with. I'm going to guarantee if you did it with us, because I got mad the other day.
Well, I don't get mad at this game as much because...
I only got mad once.
I made you
mad
the
entire time that I was playing this game. I only got mad once.
Was it the kicks?
No, I was trying to 1v1 with Zebby, and every single time JJ came by, he would just go boom, and one hit me.
I was trying to fight 2 people at once because I was trying to practice with that, and he was mad at that because he wanted to just 1v1.
I wanted to 1v1 Zebby and kill him, but like he kept coming over and one-shotting me in the back, and I was like, ah. So I like shut the game off for like 10 minutes and then went back on.
What was I gonna say? This game doesn't make me nearly as mad as Mordhaw did. Because a lot of times I know that if I die, it's most likely a mistake that I made, and it was my own fault. There are the rare occasions where like someone does a really good move and kills me, and I'm like, oh, that was a good move right there. That was a good hit. But if it was a move that I did myself that was stupid and I get killed for it, it makes me annoyed at myself rather than the game. Because all the time I'll try to do like a dodge to the left or the right, and I'm holding W, which makes you just jump, and then all you do is jump in the air and take the hit.
It is kind of annoying when you're in a big battle, and I know you've said this to me before, but like you're 1v1ing a dude in like a back corner, and there's nobody else around, and it's a really good fight. You're like clashing and fainting, and it's a really, really fun fight. Somebody comes over and just goes poof, and you're dead, and you're like, why? Really?
Yeah. I actually enjoyed taking on multiple opponents, though.
Yeah, but if you can't see him and he just kills you with one hit, though, because you're already low health anyways from the fight you're doing.
Yeah, it does happen.
It gets really irritating.
That's why in the big battles, I just go Russian.
Yeah, exactly.
Just,
but
like,
every once in a while, there's one dude in the corner that you want to 1v1.
I did have a couple of good fights where I actually beat out the other guy. Like, and actually like use some of the
feints,
the counters. Yeah, I used some of the feints, and that was pretty fun. It was satisfying to kill them.
I know.
One thing that Mordhaw does better is it has actual fall damage. So, I mean, obviously Chivalry does, but the fall damage is so weak. You can kick someone off a castle wall and they'll survive. Like they should die. They're wearing tons of armor. They're heavy. They break their legs at the very least, but they should die. Because in Chivalry or in Mordhaw, I had a lot of fun just kicking people off ledges, and it was really satisfying when he did it. Because you would be in a good battle and then you just kick them off. Someone kicked me off a ledge and I was nearly dead, and I landed on the ground and I was crawling because you can get downed in the big modes, and I managed to kill 2 guys when downed, and then I got up and killed like 3 more guys.
I hate it when people kill you when they're down.
I know. Yeah. The other day, I didn't realize that people could do that, and I flipped out because I saw this guy swinging his sword at me while he was down.
And people look like monkeys trying to run away.
Yeah.
They're really fast, and I don't know, it's weird.
It's funny. But yeah, if you punch 2 people when downed, you can get up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you can look at your bar. It slowly goes down as you're downed, but when you punch someone, it goes up. Oh. You punch someone again, and then it goes up, and you can press C, and you can actually get up.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Huh. So if you manage to get a couple good hits on someone, then you can actually get up and fight them again.
Yeah, I try to finish them off if they're downed. If there's anybody, I just do like an overhead smack on them and they die.
I usually just do a stab because stabs are the fastest.
It's cool doing an overhead slash though.
It is though. Especially with that maul. I have a feeling you're really gonna like the maul.
I don't have it unlocked yet. I've been focused on the Vanguard class.
People were really punishing the slow swings on that thing though. They would immediately realize how slow it was and would just take advantage of it.
I mean that's good though.
It is good.
Not for you, but
yeah. But there were a couple times where I got some really fun kills with it. The mace though, I showed you a clip after all three of us played. I was just rushing in with the mace and just doing overhead slashes, or overhead these like swings, and I was just destroying people like crazy.
You should try the greatsword, Caleb.
I don't think
it's my favorite weapon in the game.
I have wherever the basic ones are right now. I don't really have anything else.
Well, when you 1v1 with a greatsword, it feels heavy. Like you hear the giant clang of the swords. It's so fun.
How many classes are there?
In total, there is 4 classes, and underneath 4 have 3 subclasses. So technically, there's 12, and each of those have 3 to 5 weapons to choose from.
How do you get subclasses for the archer class?
You got to get
different
kills.
bows.
Yeah, there's crossbows, small bows, big bows.
Do people
throwing weapons?
Do people just not like archers? Because
I hate archers.
They're just shooting in the
I don't
background.
enjoy playing archer because you literally just have to stand in the corner and just hope you get kills and just try to lead shots the entire time.
It's annoying though when you get killed by one.
It is annoying, but I feel like it's more annoying playing archer.
I played archer for a couple rounds.
I think it would just be boring.
I feel like clashing is so much cooler.
I feel like it'd be boring.
I want to run in and attack people head on, not just sit in the corner.
It's not like a sniper either. Like, like when you play sniper class in Battlefield, you get those satisfying headshots. It's not like that with the archer. It's just.
Well, you can get some far hits though with the bows.
Yeah. Could you flame arrows?
Yeah, you can place down a
brazier.
A brazier, and you can set the arrows on fire.
Yeah, the archer has 3 subclasses. The first is a normal bowman. They have the simple bow and then the advanced one. And then the second class has just a crossbow. Third class is a throwing class only. So they have javelins.
Oh.
Huh.
I don't think anybody plays archer enough to get to that point though.
Oh, I see people with crossbows all the time.
Yeah, but I think the third subclass is level 7 of any class that you play.
It's not that hard to unlock all the classes though.
No, it's not. All you have to do is just get points for that class.
It is satisfying unlocking new stuff.
It is. Like when you finally get a level for your, let's say, a sword, and you can finally get a new skin. Like this Zweihander skin for the greatsword. I finally unlocked the silver version of it yesterday.
Yeah, all the weapons have a lot of skins too, which is cool.
And it's all cosmetic. And there's no pluses or minuses to any of them.
But it makes them look completely different. Sometimes it's not just a skin, it's like a new weapon entirely. But it's the same weapon, but with a completely different look.
Yeah, you use the same move sets, but it just looks different.
Yeah, there's a lot to do in it.
There is.
You can customize your character for each faction. So it's actually
plus the free-for-alls.
Yeah, so 3 factions and then free-for-all. So you can have separate setups for all of them. And some of the skins are really cool. Some of them are kind of eh.
Most of them are eh.
Do you pay for them or can you earn them?
You earn them.
I mean, you can use premium currency to unlock them early, but you can earn everything in the game, which is nice.
I have
except the pre-order stuff, which we don't have access to, which I'm angry.
You can get access to it.
How?
So you have to have it on Epic, but you can buy a $2 key for the pre-order bonuses.
That's not. I don't have it on Epic though.
If it ever goes free in Epic for whatever reason, you can just get it on Epic, and then get the pre-order bonuses. And then they're also planning on doing a transfer thing, so all your progress will transfer over from that to Steam. So, when they do that, if they ever make it free on Epic,
that Zweihander gold skin, it looks so nice. But
I'm wondering if actually no, that wouldn't work. It's by account. I was gonna say if you can sign into your account on someone else's game that they have it on Epic,
probably
but
not.
it's by Epic account, not in-game account.
But I'm glad they don't make you sign into Epic when you get in the game though.
Oh yeah,
that would suck.
I don't think Epic does that.
Fall Guys, they do.
Oh,
It's because
really?
they own it. Yeah.
Huh. It's
What
kind
was
of
that, Ben? Rogue Company
Rogue
does
Company, yeah. Rogue Company does it.
it? Really?
Any games that are based on Epic that weren't supposed to technically come to Steam, which Fall Guys was on Steam and then it went to Epic because they purchased it.
Yeah.
So that's just because of them buying it out.
Right.
Huh.
And apparently it's going free in July.
I think so. What about Stumble Guys?
That's already free.
Pro Falls.
That's next week's
Yep.
podcast. Stumble Guys. Yeah. I love medieval settings.
Mm-hmm.
And this is probably one of the best medieval games I've ever played.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other one that even came close.
I mean, Chivalry 1 we had some fun in.
I didn't really like Chivalry 1. It was very basic. I
I don't really remember it,
don't
though.
even know if you could do morphs. The feint might have been just the V feint, where you go to swing and then stop. I don't know. It was years ago, so I don't remember 100%.
Yeah.
But it was old. It
It
definitely
was, yeah.
It showed its age years ago when I played it, and it was off-putting then.
Hmm.
It looked like an older Source game, which I don't think it was Source, but
Maybe. Was it Unity?
I don't know.
It might have been Unity.
But I remember it ran really bad in certain places.
Did it?
Yeah, even for an older game.
Hmm.
It was just older and clunkier. That's why I preferred Mordhaw to Chivalry 1.
Yeah, because it looked better and it played better.
And if Chivalry was on Steam a year ago, I probably would have gotten it a long time ago.
Same.
But I don't know. They do the Epic exclusive thing. I just wait for the Steam release.
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't wait for Hitman 3, though, and I was very surprised.
Depends on how excited you are. Like, you buy all the Borderlands games on Epic.
Did those ever come to Steam?
Yeah, Borderlands 3 came to Steam literally like 2 years ago.
Oh.
And then
What
I'm
about
pretty
the-
sure Wonderlands is coming to Steam next year.
Hmm.
So,
Fun
Yeah.
little game.
Yeah, I really like it a lot. I've played
like
it
the-
more than a lot of things in my library.
mhm.
Yeah. I like the big battles. Those are fun.
Yeah.
It reminds me, of like Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Just chaos.
I wonder if we actually play not tactically, but like as a team.
As a team?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I bet we
That-
could get some really good
That would
battles.
be really fun.
Well, we
Yeah.
gotta try to get all of us on, like me, you, Caleb,
If we go as a
Nathaniel,
unit-
Zebby, Keenan.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not Isaiah. I don't.
if
No
we go,
offense, Isaiah.
if we go as a unit, I think we could do really well.
Yeah. I don't know how many people you can have in a squad.
I don't know. I thought it was 4.
Was it 4? No, I
Maybe.
thought it was more.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure actually.
Hmm.
But they're planning on doing some big updates to it. They're going to overhaul the team system. And they're also going to make it so that people on Epic can join people on Steam with teams.
That's the next update, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But they,
Zevi has on an Epic.
Yeah.
yeah,
So he can't join a big battle with us. We have to go to the standalone servers and find one that's not full, then tell him the server name, and he has to join that one.
well, eventually it'll be cross-play, so he'll be able to join our party.
Yeah.
So it should be fine after they update it to that. But
But it's funny because it's not the type of game that you think most people in the chat would be into. But
until they saw us playing it,
yeah, and they all got it, and they really like it.
yeah.
I don't think Keenan's been on since he last played,
No, he hasn't been on the chat at all.
but I know he would like that because he likes Bannerlord. And Bannerlord has the same type of thing with the blocking and attacking.
But it's a little more clunky though in Bannerlord.
Yeah, because that game is mainly for the battle simulations where you have like 500 to 1,000 troops on screen at once,
Oh, wow.
and they're all fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
But this game is more for like one-on-ones or you versus
Or
a
groups.
group. Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I had minimal things to say, but
It's a
You just
really
need to
fun
play it
game.
more.
yeah, I need to get used to it. But I think joining one of those big battles as a unit sounds really fun.
Yeah.
Like taking out groups of people.
Mm-hmm. Sticking together,
Oh, that'd be so
pushing
fun.
the objectives. Yeah.
Is the game AAA?
Uh,
It definitely feels like it.
I think it's not indie, but it's not AAA. I think it's
Maybe
like
it's
in the
double.
middle.
Huh.
Double A. Is
Yeah,
that a
that's what-
thing?
yeah. AA games. Yeah, that's like a Vampire. It's like a AA game. It's not indie, but it's not AAA either.
Yeah, I think it's in the middle.
Yeah. But I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching CuboldCast. We'll see you in the next episode.